Welcome to 𝐄𝐓𝐇𝐄𝐂. Talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 9:26 a.m. on Eastern Time on June 23rd on Thursday, Ethereum trading at $1,118, up about 6.68% so far. With respect to over crypto market and equity market, we are attempting to rebound from the days of sell-off that we've been incurring last week. And as of this morning, across the index, up about 0.75% across the spectrum. And with respect to oil, it seems like it's kind of dipping, which is a good thing because of, I guess, the tax-free implementation that the U.S. administration have implemented on it. And now it's kind of dipping back below to a level of, I guess, more palatable and more affordable, but not really still. At $105 per barrel. And at the same time, respect to the 10-year yields, is also dipping back down a little bit, but it's still high, right, at 3.1% so far. And across the spectrum, I'm looking at the news, some regurgitation news. Seems like there are some news around Revlon percolating. Seems like they are, still facing a bankruptcy problem because of the commodity price that they have to incur into their cost of revenue, but also at the same time with respect to they've been suffering on a capital and working capital front as well, driving some stir around bankruptcy. But if you look into the Wall Street Bets forum recently, you see that there are a lot of pump and dump type of speculations going on for Revlon. So not sure if this is like basically a bet, like does this go through in terms of riding this wave out, or are they gonna be actually going bankrupt, right? That's really just a flip of coin type of dynamic. So similar to like the GameStop and like the AMC type of things that we saw a couple months ago. And with respect to airline companies, seems like they are cutting flights. In addition to cutting flights, they're also seeing some level of cancellations on summer travel, which was typically without the pandemic and without all of this commodity and inflationary pressure, we should technically see some normalized pressure. But it seems like they are cutting flights at the same time with flight cancellations, while at the same time battling with which is a pretty big problem on a macro airline perspective, is the shortage of pilots as well, right? There is a lack of cultivation for the next generation of pilots, while the pilots that we are currently having right now are on the verge of retirement, or they aging, right? So it's like the similar structure and similar market dynamics that we're facing with trucking industry as well. So with higher costs, higher commodity price, obviously oil prices is surging at the same time with lack of traveling. So these airline companies are not doing so well either, right? And that will give us a negative foreshadow on the upcoming CPI report. I'm not saying I know the numbers right now, but the story is kind of writing on the wall right now, right? So that's also another ominous factor that we kind of have to think about. And then, so some other news that I'm seeing right now, yeah, it seems like there's just like some speculations around the weekly jobless claim number. It seems like it's projecting lower amid the tight labor market. So that will also be another negative catalyst onto the upcoming CPI report and the FOMC meeting. So we are basically on the verge of going into the last week of June, right? And I believe the July FOMC and the CPI, it should be laying around like the first couple weeks of July. So we'll see how that goes, right? So that's the macro news. Let's just dive right into the technical. So recording time of exactly 9:30 a.m. on the Eastern Time. We are $11.19, up about 6.75% so far. Right now we're still below, right, the 11.50. Well, so we're basically $25 below it. We are good that we broke above 30. You could see that, right? So momentum looks strong. At the same time, we're about to form a golden cross. So about as we cross up, next level up will be 12.50. And let's see how bullish can we get, right? This rebound is mainly just driven by, some people, I would say collective investors are striving for a comeback. They don't want this to actually go all into recession. And also, like, some of the valuation is also attractive. So I can understand why, there's some appetite around this current level when there's a lack of, like, really seismic negative news, like the ones that's similar to the ones we had last week, right? Bitcoin, you can see that we are at 20,500, so it's not really a real level. The level that we should be at technically as the next level will be 22,500. You can see that we are also surging on the momentum front, and we want to cross up as well. So it seems like it's rebounding nicely. So the next level up will be obviously going up to, from the level at right now, 22,500 all the way to 26,500. Classic, and all of these other altcoins are trading on intervals of fives, right? So 1550 all the way to, like, 16, 1650, 17, all the way to, like, levels up to 20, based on the resistant frame level. Dogecoin at 63 cents at the moment. Well, not 63 cents, like 6 cents at the moment. Levels up will be on the intervals of fives again, right? $7, $7.50, $8, all the way to $8 is at the peak, right? Cardano is about 2.7%. The levels up all the way would be 63 from here, or the first level of encounters will get somewhere around 55. It seems like we are trying to cross up, but it's kind of stale at the moment in comparisons to other coins. But at the 42 out of 70, so let's see, can we break above 46 from here? Solana is at $37 at the moment. So at we up 3%. So right now, try to get up to the next level, which is 38. So technically, we are basically there almost, like by $2, and then the real level up to be 50. XRP up 0.5% at 32 cents at the moment. So level up would be 40. And then Polkadot's up 0.4%. Level up would be somewhere around like $9. So levels up that we have to grind up will be on the intervals of 5, right? So $7.50, $8, $8.50 respectively. Algorand, flat, right? 30 cents at the moment. Level up will be intervals of 5, right? So 35, 40 respectively, all the way up. Shiba Inu is at 1,000 right now, so you could see that we try to basically linger on. You could see that we're rebounding because of the overall market rebounding. Large separation, so not the most, I would say in terms of the risk versus reward ratio, it's not that worth it based on the current setup right now. It's relatively overbought and very sharp rebound perspective as well. And we know whatever goes up really, really fast comes down just as fast, right? And then MACTAC up 13%. You can see that we're surging because of its own micro affectation. We're at the 50 out of 70 right now, so we crack above, obviously, the 43 out of 70 on the RSI scale. So we are heading to, we're getting some blockade in between right now, like at the 50, which is basically in between levels. So I think if we can keep going up, which I think we should be, the blockade you should be selling somewhere around like 60 cents from here. AVAX up 10% so far. All the levels up would be riding up from 1750, 18, 1850, 19, all the way up to the level of 25 from here. Okay. Alright, so that's it for the day. I do have meetings that I have to be in the city for later today, so this is my only recording today. And hopefully this quick one was helpful. Let me know how it can be helpful. I still have my phone, so let me know. I'm happy to respond to questions on my Patreon, obviously, and here. So have a good day, and I look forward to checking you guys tomorrow.